Hello everybody, Ruby Morrow here, coach of your undefeated 1-0 Glass City Gliscor, bringing you today's PPL D2 battle between two undefeated teams. Now this week we go up against Under the Radar in the Maryland Torterrapins. As you can see, the team I'm bringing is Jolteon, Latios, Keldeo, Regigigas, Talonflame, and Mega Beedrill, while the team he's bringing is Melodic, Clefable, Crobat, Jirachi, Magneton, and Sandslash. Now to start off with, I see he's not bringing the Mew, and he's not bringing the Goodra. Two things that I somewhat planned for, but am not sad to see not be here. I see the Sandslash. I expect Sandslash to be there for the Jolteon. Now, seeing that he has the Sandslash, I can't lead Jolteon like I originally planned to do. I need to first get rid of that Sandslash in order to really run wild with my Jolteon. I expect him to lead Sandslash, or I expect him to lead Crobat. So let's go ahead and get started. I go ahead and I lead with Latios. Now, Latios is here. His Scarf is here to do damage. Now, he leads with Sandslash as I expected, and instead of going for the Draco to kill, he makes a switch. I go for Psychic. And just like that, I find out that he is not only a defensive Clefable, but that we get a turn 1 special defense drop. The hacks are in our favor. Turn 2, we get the kill. Unlike last week when we were battling from behind, we're up. Turn 2, 6-5. Good guys. He brings in his Jirachi, which basically tells me that it's Scarf. I go into my Jirachi stopper, the Regigigas. He goes for U-turn, and it does a pitiful amount of damage. And he gets hit with the Rocky helmet. At this point, he goes into his Melodic, and this is where I make a bad play. Now, I knew I needed my Regigigas around for a while, but he Toxics me. I stand for a Toxic, and knock off. That's not the bad play. This is the bad play. I leave it in a turn too long. He goes for Scald, gets unnecessary damage. I go for Dizzy Punch for some odd reason, and it does absolutely no damage. No damage to this Melodic. Now here is what I should have done before and go out into my Jolteon. Jolteon takes the Scald, doesn't really appreciate it, but takes it. Takes about 30% damage. No big deal. Now, I know he has the Sandslash. I expect the Sandslash. I go for Hidden Power Ice, but he brings in the Magneton. Now, this sucks, because I really can't do much to Magneton. So I decided to go out into my Latios, just to eat whatever he wants to throw at me. And go for the Draco, see how much it does. Draco does about a little bit less than half, but brings him to below half, as his Tri-Attacks are doing nothing. He goes for another Tri-Attack, maybe expecting the 30% chance for a status condition. I stand, go for another Draco, bring it to about 25%, but I know this one more is not going to do it for me. He goes for a third Tri-Attack and gets the burn, so this hurts because I kind of needed my Latios around, so I decided to switch out. Decided to keep him around and go into my Regigigas, just because Regigigas is already at half damage, is not going to be able to do much. So he goes for Flash Cannon, and the Toxic just took its toll. Toxic on Melodic really did not let Regigigas stay around too long. Down goes Regigigas, and this is my opportunity to bring in my Beedrill. Now, I didn't bring Beedrill last week, so this week I thought he would have a better matchup, thought he would be able to do more things, go for the Protect, get my speed up. Looking good for Beedrill. Now, I didn't really expect this Magneton, so I brought Knockoff for the Mew, but I thought it would still kill. It does not. He goes for a Tri-Attack, and it does no damage at all. No damage at all. U-turn, obviously going to kill. We take the lead once again. We're up 5-4. Now, off the U-turn, I go into my Latios. Latios takes the burn damage. He's got one turn left. Let's see what he can do. He brings in his Jirachi. I outspeed his Choice Scarfer, but I miss the Draco. Oh, missed the Draco. That really sucks. Really sucks. Now, at this point, I bring in my Jolteon because I was expecting Jolly, so I knew I could live one hit. Had I hit the Draco, I would have been able to kill Jirachi right here. Instead, I don't. Off the Volt Switch, I go into my Talonflame. Talonflame scares him out. Nobody wants to take a Brave Bird. Nobody. Not even this defensive Melodic. Melodic is going to get two-shot killed. which is why I love Talonflame. A lot of people don't like Talonflame. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Like I said, 2 Brave Bird, down goes Melodic, huge threat off his team. At this point, I'm feeling very confident. Very confident. I'm so happy. I know Talonflame can really put in a lot of work here. At this point, I expect him to go for a Rock Slide. I switch out, kind of just sacrificing Mega Beedrill. Didn't really need him too bad. He goes into... I go into my Keldeo here. Now, Keldeo here goes for the Hydro Pump, which would one-shot the Sandslash. Instead, he switches out into Crobat. He goes for Cross Poison. Cross Poison does nothing to my Keldeo. Bad prediction on his part, and I get the kill. Now, at this point here, I know that Talonflame can take a Zen Headbutt. Talonflame can take a Zen Headbutt and then kill it with a Brave Bird. Instead, he misses the Zen Headbutt. The amount of Zen Headbutt misses in these past 2 weeks have been crazy. Like I said, Brave Bird goes off, he switches into his Sandslash, and that does about half damage. I'm really happy with that. One more Brave Bird can kill it. Instead, it doesn't. It doesn't kill, and this is where the wheels fall off the wagon. I thought about switching out, saving Talonflame, kind of killing off my Jolteon, bringing him back in to set up a Tailwind, because again, I'm Choice Banded. Using Tailwind, letting Talonflame go down, and then just clean up with Keldeo. Instead, I get minimum roll, down goes Talonflame, and I gotta hope for something here. I go for a substitute. Maybe he doesn't go for Earthquake. Maybe he goes for Knockoff or something. I don't know. Just last-ditch effort. But my substitute, no reason to keep going for it. I decide to go Secret Sword, kill him off, and now I'm really hoping I can get a Zen Headbutt miss. One more. Bring in the Zen Headbutt miss. Here comes the Jirachi. I know it's Scarfed. Tailwind, I could have outsped, could have killed it, could have won. Zen Headbutt goes off, down goes Keldeo. 2 kills for Keldeo this week, not bad. That's why I love it so much. Now at this point, like I said, Jolly Jirachi has a chance to kill, but Adamant 100% kills. And just like that, we go down 1-0 loss to Under the Radar and Kelly of the Maryland Torterrapins. Great game. My heart was racing the entire time. A little bit hacksy here and there, but other than that, I thought great game. I made some questionable decisions. He made some questionable decisions with his Crobat, but at the end of the day, we are 1 play away from 2-0. But on the flip side, we are 1 play away from 0-2. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy. I know I had high expectations going into week 2. Could not achieve them, but expect big things this upcoming off week, week 3 coming up, transfers coming up. Expect some big moves, and stick around for more PPL D2 action.